Hey everyone, if you liked one or both my channels and you want a little bit more from them, check me out here. Help fund projects and get perks in the process. I got another one. Oh, stupid pinhole leak. Ridiculous. There it is, pissing right on my stupid board. Screwing my wall up. This just must be the year that my entire pipe system fails. We're going to have to replace all of it. It is soon to come, ladies and gentlemen. I can't deal with enough of this. This is like devastating. If I was just in my garage right now, catching this right now, it just would just be ruining stuff. It's already ruining stuff, but whatever. Alright, so I talked to the guy at the hardware store, and he gave me a few options. First choice would be to honestly go the traditional route and just solder and connect all the pipes from scratch. But since it seems that this is my third major failure in my garage alone this year, since the summer, then why am I gonna like do that? I could have a leak next fucking week. I mean, it's been that frequent. I think it was like a month or so ago that I had a devastating leak in my garage that I fixed with this crap. Now I could do all that and sweat the pipe and do all that bullshit. Or I could not do that and sell out to the shark bite. So in this case, I think the shark bite fittings are phenomenal. I'm gonna elbow fitting, I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna stick these two on here, and I'm gonna shove that thing right up in there. I'm gonna cut those pipes, and this is gonna be over in 5 freaking minutes. Go ahead and... Well, that was easy. Alright, clean cut. This is 3/4 inch copper piping. This is the shark bite elbow fitting. So that line is where it stops. So we're supposed to mark here. Make sure it goes all the way in. That's kind of important because really I don't know. So let's see. Oh yeah, man, that goes all the way in. Man, I went past that line. Okay, so that's seriously in there. Oh, it's not coming out now. That's, yeah, so when you make sure you put the pipe in, that's it for the pipe. And if you screw this up and you don't get the fitting correctly, you got to buy the whole new pipe and fittings. And these fittings are expensive, and rightfully so, because that was pretty badass, straight up. Let's take the clean cut pipe to that. And make sure. The guy at the hardware store said the benefit to marking it and making sure it's all the way gone is because if you don't do that and you put it on there and you pressurize the water, obviously bad stuff will happen. So yeah, that's in there and it ain't coming out, and it actually twists. That's hilarious. All right, so there's our elbow fitting. That's problem one. The other problem is just measuring out what I'm going to cut here. Let's go turn the water off. I'll be right back. Before I turn the water off, I want to like show you my contraption that I use to prevent at least some damage. I mean, there's going to be some permanent damage here that I'll have to address later when I repipe my whole garage, but it's got it flowing down this. I got it flowing down that. I mean, that's just a piece of styrofoam I stuck in from another, that I had left from another project, and I just needed a diversion because it drains down here onto this old window shade, I think is what it is, down to some more styrofoam sheets, and I got it. It actually fills up pretty quickly. It's like 5 gallons in a few hours. So far I've wasted 25 gallons of actual water. It's, well, I mean, I threw it in my pool, so is it really wasting it? I mean, what do you guys think? Alright, I stopped it. It is stopped. The chaos can discontinue for the moment. Oh, we'll get to test out my makeshift giant, it wasn't made to support a whole person, but I think it will. Especially if I just stay on the edge here. I think if venturing too far that way might be real bad. But I think it'll hold. a better hold. Oh god. Take a look at my wonderful job here. So that's JB water weld in the middle. That failed. I wasn't getting up closer in there, and I couldn't get proper prepping of the pipe. It was just a failure. I might have been able to secure that stuff if I'd have just applied it correctly and give it enough time to cure, but no, it's done. It's done. The whole joint is done. I'm interested to see what it looks like inside. We're gonna have to, after we cut that stupid thing out, we're gonna look. Alright, I need this thing for sure. Nice. Bandsaw. Okay, that went well. If only. Oh wait. Portaband can't get in there. And then we have to just very tactfully cut it with the cutoff wheel. Ah! You know, I really thought that was gonna go through. Oh, it's like right there. I now have what is, in my opinion, the worst Milwaukee tool ever. It's this little M12 cutoff wheel. It's not the M12 fuel. It's this. Yeah, this thing sucks. But it just might be the tool I need to get this job done. Oh, what do you want to? Okay. Come on. I think it's gonna do it. Yeah, I think it did it. All right. It's just fucking get off there. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Don't have to prep that side. Okay, I'm gonna test this because I really don't know how far these things go. I think from what the guy said, it's supposed to stop there. Cocker, theoretically. Okay, let's see. Alright, so this is what I tried. And again, I had success with the putty before on stopping a pinhole link right at the joint, where it would have been a huge pain to try and even replace that joint. So I'm so glad the putty even worked. And clearly this wasn't a great idea. I tried to get it from that angle. I used a JB water weld. It just didn't do as good. So then I tried to put this stuff around the water weld, thinking I could trap it inside the water weld. That didn't work. And it had a slow trickle out. Then I eventually started getting pretty serious. I was filling a 5-gallon bucket up every like half a day. Then it went to every few hours just filling up a 5-gallon bucket. So it was going nowhere good anytime soon. It was a pretty profound leak. So that was a fail. That's what you're fucking doing. Okay, I don't really know if that's gonna work. I made it super tight. I could have like given it a little there. I cut it like a few millimeters too short. I feel like I should hit that shit with a hammer. Okay, I think that's in. I think we're good. Alright, let me go test. Any leaks? No fucking leaks. Hell yeah! It fucking works! Yes! I'm so happy. That's fucking pro. That shark bite stuff, that's legit. That's clean. You'd have never known that there was an issue. That is completely holding. That's so awesome.
Okay, that's definitely an upgrade from the putty. Super big, giant upgrade.